morning. Good morning. Buenos dias. It is morning today. Usually I say that and it's like 3 or 4 o'clock. Um, but this morning in Vancouver, it's early and I'm quiet. And I'm having my tea, which is nice. I had a great weekend. Allowed me to think about a lot of things, about people. Video today is about being lonely. And I guess it's about being vulnerable as well. Because some of the things I was questioning this weekend is why so many people in this country, in this world, never mind, I'm not doing North America, I'm not saying North America anymore, in this world are lonely and sad. I have no idea, but I do. I believe it's a lack of love, and I believe it's a lack of understanding. And then I started to question, okay, so if people are sad and lonely, what holds them back from being happy and in love? What holds them back? Fear. I mean, it's the only thing I can think of. People are afraid to come outside their comfort zones. Mind you, you pay a man to go and learn how to wrangle a crocodile, but you pay him $500,000 a year. He gonna bust that fear down. He gonna do it. You know what I mean? People's lines can be pushed from the outward with money, but inside where everything's free, we just can't seem to do it. And I guess I was thinking about this because a lot of people messaged me and they had said like, I can't believe you just share your story the way you do, and like it's very motivating, it's very inspirational, it's many things. Yeah, I know my story is a story. It's a story. And it wasn't easy in the beginning to share, but certainly I got better at it. And once I was cool with me, and I just trusted in myself, and I just, I own the things I say, I own the things I do, and I forgive myself, and I'm cool with taking calculated risks in my life. I mean, I'm on a journey right now, and look where I'm going. If I didn't take risks in my life and challenge myself, I would never be here. I'd still be out, I don't know, doing some drugs or something like that, you know what I mean? Probably hanging out on the street, probably not doing too many things, but I had to take a chance, with something new, and that actually had to save my life. But for me, it's crazy when we can't do that for love, for happiness. Obviously, I hope that your stories aren't the same as mine, that we're on the street and things like that. I hope that you're just lonely inside because you're afraid. Because to me, that's a good thing. I know it sounds crazy, but if fear is the only thing in your way, guess what? You can unwork that. You can unwork fear. Because happiness will set you free. Fear will keep you in a cage. And I mean, who doesn't want to be in love? Question that. If you're at home and, every night you eat alone, every night you watch the TV alone, there's no conversation. I hope to God you have an animal that you're having conversations with, but most don't. And for me, I value people, man. I value people over money. So, like, it concerns me when I'm thinking about many people out here. I live in Vancouver, and many people up in Vancouver live in these big towers in these small little homes by themselves, and now we have no social connection. So right now, you're not going to find it in a club or on a bar. You've really got to be vulnerable in your life. You got to put yourself out there. And I'll say, to find love or to find happiness or to find a connection, why wouldn't you do it? Do you know what I mean? Like, if somebody can't appreciate you for who you are, move on. There's 8 billion people on the planet. Like, don't let one person hold you back. Love is everything. Love can set you free. Love can change your life and can change the world. And that's what we're going to do. But I need you to find it first, And I believe that's what we're here to do. We're born of love, And then it's all these learned behaviors of everything else: fear, anxiety, stress, judgment. You're not born with that. You don't go to the playground when you're 2 and start judging other kids. No, you don't do that. You're taught that. You learn that from seeing it. So if we go back to who we were in the beginning, and we didn't care about anything, just try and adopt that in your life. You know what I mean? I can't. I don't want to think about people lonely at home all night, every night. Like, it's just, we're tribal people, man. I don't like this design. I don't like how we got to this way, where we live two, three people in a house. I think it's stupid. Like, to be honest with you, I wish we were communal. I wish we were tribes. You know what I mean? Look, but it's taken a while to get there, so we can't be. So in order to expand your tribe inside your home, you got to put yourself out there these days, because we don't have fields that we can just go to and, for gatherings and stuff. We don't do that anymore, which sucks, but, we don't. So taking a chance in life, a calculated risk is everything. And I believe, honestly, like, weigh it. Weigh being alone for the rest of your life or taking a chance. Who cares if you say something stupid? I say stupid things all the time. And I just laugh it off. Or I just be honest. I just be super honest, to be honest with you. Yeah, I just, sometimes I say stupid things. I don't know. I'm cool with it, though. It's fine. It's totally fine. Anyone who judges you, they have their own issues. So just move on. Try it again on the next one. You fall down, you get back up. If we just fell down and we stayed down, what kind of life would that be? Maybe that's the one you're living. Maybe you're so afraid to fall that you just don't know if you can pick yourself back up. I promise you, if you push hard enough, you'll pick yourself back up. And especially if you're trying to find love. Love's always trying to find you. So maybe if you don't get it on the first one, it wasn't meant to be. And that's how I live my life. That's a philosophy, If I don't try to go around the universe anymore. If something comes my way and it wasn't meant to be, poof, I let it go. I have to do difficult things all the time. Many people say with the addiction, it's like, oh, it's all the triggers in life, everything that happens along your way, it can throw you right back into it. No, it can't. It's a choice. It's an absolute choice. Just like an addiction, just like with love, with anything. It's all choices. I choose not to do things even though life's hard, because it's just life. You know what I mean? We're here to learn. We're here to grow. We're here to experience. And if you're not learning and growing and experiencing things, I don't know. I guess it's how we get into these dark, lonely places. It's fear. I'll do another video on fear later, because I think it's super important. I think it's a conversation we need to be having. The onslaught of fear through television, through social media, censorship, it's just ridiculous, So I can also appreciate, I should say this, I can appreciate if fear is something you're growing inside of you or something that's made a home inside of you, I can appreciate how it's gotten there. It's, the human mind is very manipulative. It can be persuaded very easily. The reason I do these videos is because I understand that, and I try to inject positivity and I try to inject love. Because just like they do fear, the media in the world, loves to scare people, I can show people we can love. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm building it. It's getting great. It's really cool. But yeah, certainly, if there can be negatives, I always find a positive, so I don't care. You know what I mean? Bring it on. Like, it's only a matter of time before those TVs are all in the thrift stores, and then they have nowhere to go, because I'm not going to stop, because it's just poison, this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Love and light is everything that should be coming out of that little box, but it doesn't. It's just there to make you stupid, and it's there to confuse you, cause fear, anxiety, and stress. I mean, it blocks the whole idea of love, even within yourself. So with that, I mean, if fear is something that's holding you back, I can appreciate it. I really can. And if you can't get out your own way, message me, man. I don't mind having a conversation with someone about what to do. Like, if I can set one individual free, hey, I'll give you my time. I got no problem with that. Seriously. I believe I had to have difficult conversations and conversations with individuals that helped me on my journey as well. I'm very fortunate to have a mom in Winnipeg. Very fortunate to have a mom in Ontario, a mom here in BC. I have many hands to raise a village. I'm still a child, you know what I mean? I'm still growing. I'm still a child, for sure. But, yeah, I'm still growing, still experiencing things. Yeah, sure, I pay bills and I'm an adult, just like this idea that everyone else has. But when it comes to guidance and conversation about emotions and sharing and things like that, I used to talk to myself for 20 years. I was very good at convincing myself of doing whatever it is my mind wanted to do, not listen to my heart. So in order to listen to my heart and my head, I needed to talk to somebody else. So if you don't have anyone to do that with, I'm throwing it out there. Like, please just message me, comment, whatever. I don't care. I just don't want anyone to be lonely, and I don't want anyone to be sad. I mean, we're living in somewhat of a beautiful time, somewhat, I guess. But we live on a beautiful planet. So I think to really enjoy it and to appreciate it, love is what can set you free. Being vulnerable is very difficult. I understand that. I do. It was very difficult for me to share this, my story. I had to be vulnerable. I had to be vulnerable when I walked up to my girl on the beach, and she was sitting there by herself, and I was like, this is new to me. So I took a chance, and if I didn't take that chance, I wouldn't have the love I have today. And I'm very grateful for that. Certainly she had to take a chance as well because she lost her cell phone and we didn't talk for like a couple months. So she had to reach back out to me and put herself in a situation to see if I was still interested. So, it goes both ways. You never know. It just be your most authentic, honest self. I mean, don't worry about if you're approaching a girl or if you're approaching a guy. Who cares if you say something stupid? Seriously. I would encourage it. You know what I mean? If somebody sees you for who you are, they're gonna smile, and or who knows, you may plant a seed. Just I'll say this: when you are taking risks and you are taking chances for love, just don't accept anything that's not a part of your self-worth. If you see a red flag in an individual that doesn't coincide with your philosophies, your morals, your values, then let it go. Let it go. 8 billion people on the planet. Quit making sacrifices for red flags, man. I did it twice too. I'm guilty. I'm very guilty. But, I mean, we don't have to be bound to anything, We're very free. And if you're not bound to something, well then, wonderful. You get to choose who is right for you. And if that person sees your self-worth, then you're going to enjoy love together. It's not a give and take. Love is not a give and take. It's sharing. I share love, Sometimes I do stupid shit, for sure. And I get checked for it, for sure. and I am actually doing stupid shit. So I was smoking. I can share that. I was smoking a little bit, but it wasn't allowed. It wasn't not allowed. I shouldn't be doing it. I know this. I know for my health, for everything. I know. It's a stupid thing. But I did it. She was mad. Rightly so. So I had to have a difficult conversation with myself. No more smoking. And it's cool. I mean, I wasn't smoking a lot. Just a little bit. But she don't like it. So, and I don't like it. And she's looking out for me. So sometimes we got to listen to those things. You know what I mean? That's what love is. Love is about protecting each other. And being there when the other one makes excuses in his mind, which I'm very good at, used to be very good at, but still creeps in from time to time. Seriously, I really care about people, and I know there's a lot of loneliness going on. Reach out to family members. Start slow. You don't have to just jump the gun if you haven't talked to a girl, and I know some dudes that haven't talked to a girl in like a year or 2 years, or girls, both. Girls that haven't talked to guys in like 2 years. I talk to everybody, so I don't even care. I actually look for the ones that are quiet. I look for the ones that are nervous and awkward, because they're my favorite. Most times they're Aquariuses. That's my favorite. For conversation, it's just the best. I'm with a Capricorn. My love is with a Capricorn. 2 of my kids are Capricorns as well, and I have a Leo, which is wonderful. But yeah, it takes steps. You know what I mean? So if you haven't talked to the other sex, or whichever sex you're looking for, that doesn't matter. If you're looking to take a chance to go talk to someone, and it's been been a while since you've done that, then just start with a family member. Make a difficult conversation with a family member and start there, and just try and just feel the nerves, feel the anxiety if you have it, and then push it away. Because everything you do is going to be honest. Everything you do is going to be authentic, and everything you say is going to be from a standpoint of love, whether it's difficult or not. You know what I mean? If you do those things, you can have anything you want. And you can do anything you want. Because with those 3 things, nobody gets hurt. You just grow. and you just experience honesty, authenticity, and love. You can have anything you want, and I mean that. If you let fear build a home inside of you, it'll make it makes a home. I had it inside of me. I guess yeah, for sure. I had fear, for sure. I had anxiety and stress at one time for sure. I was a total drug addict. But I'm also proof that you don't have to have it. I mean, 20 years with all the drugs, sometimes on the street, lost everything. Two families, 3 kids. People would say I should be depressed and still sticking needles in my arm, but I don't do that because I let go of fear, I let go of stress, I let go of anxiety. I don't do that no more. I let love move in because I love myself. I accepted that. I forgave myself for lots of things that I did, and I said, "Who cares? I'm 37." What I mean by who cares is who cares about how much time went by. From this point forward, I'll make a change. I'm gonna do something different. It's been a little over a year, and I love it, and I'm very happy today because I understand who I am. And maybe that's where you can start as well. Just understand who you are. A lot of people don't even question. They don't even know who they be. So maybe just try that too. This is just like, this is just me. I went through some things. I learned some things. Just because I went through what I went through, what doesn't mean I wasn't learning, because I was learning the entire time. And now I can share it because it's just what we should be doing. I hate walking by people. I don't hate anything, but I don't like walking by people, and I know that something's going on. I can feel it. Like, I can feel it, and I try to reach, and sometimes it's just closed or language barrier or whatever it is. I don't even, for me, I talk to anybody, everybody. I can feel it, though. So it's like, I needed to do this, because I just think, I don't care how old you are. This has no age limit. Being young is nothing, man. It's being old is wise. Embrace whatever time you're in, because there's somebody else on your timeline that's looking to share that time with you. I promise you, there's 8 billion people on the planet. What do you have to lose? That's the main thing. What do you have to lose? That's real. What, a no? I don't want to spend time with you? Okay. Or, I'm busy right now, I can't talk. Cool. Okay. Move on to the next one. You know what I mean? When you're trying to find love, don't stop moving. That's one journey you don't ever want to end. Or, geez, heaven forbid you haven't even begun. I mean, I don't know. But it's a conversation I want to have. So, please, if you're on the journey of love, go until you find it. Authentic, honest love. No red flags. Love for love. You know what I mean? Shared love. Please. And if you haven't begun a journey of love, please start it right here inside. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. And then you can know who can love you for you. And I think that's the most beautiful thing. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to do a video tonight with a food bank. Head of, I don't know, she's sitting on a board of food banks, and she's also a psychic. I'm very excited about that. She's very wonderful. She helped me a lot on my journey, and she continues to help me. She's just fantastic. So we're going to do that tonight. This thing's growing. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for everyone watching. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. It's beautiful out here. We're going to go check cherry blossoms today, and I got to do a little bit of work, so that kind of sucks. But, it's life. Have a wonderful day.